What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Views and I watched the movie The Long Walk. Yes, I just had to watch this movie because when this movie just came out, I got the trailer every fucking time, it got, obviously I don't watch trailers, so but every fucking time they pushed this movie to me. So, and I like Stephen King. I have multiple books from him. I don't read them, but I've got them from my father. Because he had them at first. But I don't read the books. I just own them. I have here a book of Cujo. I think I have 2 books of that one. And the other ones, because Stephen King, usually the movies that come from his stories are good movies. Think about It, Misery, Pet Cemetery, other movies, are just usually they're good. So this one is, I think, also based on one of his stories. Maybe not one of his books, but maybe one of the shorter stories that he has written. And I thought, I just watched this movie. So I did, and let's just start. We're on the road, we're on maybe attached to a vehicle or something, but we're looking out down on the road, and the road is coming, so we're definitely driving on there. And our camera slowly moves up, and we see 3 vehicles in front of us. 2 on the left, 1 on the right, and we hear the radio talk. We then get an inside shot from inside the car, and we have here a guy sitting, and there because the guy's in the front, and the woman is in the back, driving, and this is her son. What's his name? Fucking hell, they said his name through the whole movie. Number 47, I think his name was Gary. Now he's looking out of the window, and the radio says something about recruiting young boys. I think they all have to be 18 plus to participate in this. And then he looks at his mom, then looks in front of him, and he looks a bit worried. He looks a bit worried. And we then get the side shot from his mother's side. We have her then in the front, and him in the back. And then we have a back shot with we're sitting now on the back seat, with her and him, and she turns off the radio, and we get again, him in front, her in the back, a shot of that while she is talking to him. She doesn't understand why he volunteered to do this, And she asks her, can't you just back out? No, we can't, because the back out date was the day before, so he now has to do it. And his mom was not too happy with that. But we're also gonna leave that. If you want to know what's gonna happen next, watch the movie yourself. But I can tell you, it's just a lot of walking. And I can't do this. I've walked also for a very long part. I walked from Delft station, the train station, to my house, well, when I was still living at home, in the middle of the night. And yes, that's not as long as they walked, and they have it obviously way worse. But this was already hell for my feet. My feet hurt like shit. Can you imagine then that they have to do that and constant walking for multiple days, because they definitely walked for 4 days straight, just on the same kind of pace. I did 2.5 hours over my walk, and that was, like I said, that was already hell. But like I said, they have to walk for 4 days and stuff like that, so that's probably even worse. Oof. I can't do that shit. I definitely can't do that shit. And yeah, it's also 3 strikes and you're out. Or you can walk off the pavement and you're out without a strike, without a warning. And only one can survive. Tough shit. Overall, this movie, it was a decent movie. I wouldn't say it was the most fun movie that I've watched. It was not the worst movie that I've watched. It was just a decent movie. Go watch go watch the movie yourself. Leave likes, recommend a good Stephen King parade movie down below in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. Check out my second channel, Underdog Eats, where I do food drinks every week from time to time. Lots of alcohol. On my third channel, Underdog Reacts, where I do primarily music. Link down below in the description. And see you guys next time. Bye. Tomorrow you're gonna get another movie.